Hey, fellas of the gent room, how are you going? And thanks for joining again, guys. So I just wanted to record a quick video, and I guess to share some feelings about the worry and anxiousness that comes when things are going wrong. And what I mean by that is when your health starts to take a bit of a decline, men are typically very, very worried about going to see a doctor, and they try to hide and go inwards and not face situations. And I had a scenario like that just now, where for the last 2.5 weeks I've just been fucking sick as a dog, feeling absolutely horrible. So after a couple of weeks, I went to just feeling bad the first week. I went to a Bucks party from a mate down in Melbourne and just spent the whole time in bed. It was shit. Literally, I redefined what diarrhea was. And just feeling crap, going to the gym, feeling nauseous. It was terrible. It was really bad. Like I said, a redefined diarrhea. I'm talking like turning on a tap and pissing out my ass. It was horrible. And so I finally got some tests done, and I had to do basically a blood sample, a urine test, and a stool sample. And if you've never done stool samples before, it's the worst. You basically got to capture your own poo. So in a small cup, which is quite hard to do actually, if you're not flexible. I'm thinking of guys like Adrian and Scotty Walsmith here. But anyway, I digress. So I did those tests, and then I got a call today basically saying, you need to come in, Jase. And of course your panic starts to go, this starts to go through the roof. And you start to think, oh man, what's wrong? What's happened? And you almost, every part of you wants to hold back and not find the results. It's kind of like the ignorance is better than actually knowing. But of course I pushed forward, got in, made myself feel comfortable, and then just basically got to the bottom of it. So, interestingly, you won't be able to read it here, but what this basically says is I have cysts of Giardia, which I've never heard of before. So essentially what's happened is probably when I was in Africa at the end of last year, basically got a parasite from drinking the water or some contaminated food over there, and it's led to a parasite actually taking hold in my gut. And it's part of the reason why I've been getting this diarrhea like constantly for the last 2 weeks. So it's been laying dormant, and now it's actually come hectic. So basically treatable with just an easy antibiotic, and should be gone in 3 or 4 days. But yeah, just like made me think how strong people like my mate Aaron Hamstra are, who are just who've had to face incredible stuff. So I guess the moral of the story, guys, is getting to the bottom of your problems, especially health-wise, is difficult. Sometimes it's just easier to ignore it, and that's what we as blokes do. But when you do get to the end of it and find some level of relief, there's an element of you that's kind of feels stronger as a result of it. So yeah, I just thought I'd share that video, and maybe it might encourage you to go and do something like I've just done. And in the exact same timing, I had my blood test results done, where it tells you everything from your cholesterol to your glucose readings, and it's nice to check in. So anyway, there we go. Hopefully that helps. And guys, just as a little tip, get out and do your bloods, see how you're feeling, and at least then when you know, you can actually do something about it. Cheers, boys.